Good day everyone, I'm Min Kinitwahe, and now I talk about the science, technology, and society. And now I start. In lesson 3, I discuss about the good life, Plato versus Aristotle views. Plato, he claims that despite the reality of changes, things remain, they retain their ultimate whatness, that you remain to be despite of the changes occurred or happened. Good life simply aspire for good wealth, fame, and power, and last is the idealist. While Aristotle, he believed that things are changes and impermanent. Good life can only be attained through living virtuously and doing things that are not against his will. And last is the realist. And they are both assert that virtue was essential for happiness or good life. And in the happiness as the goal of a good life. Materialisms led by Democritus and Leucippus. People are clinging onto material wealth as the primary source of the meaning of existence. Hedonism led by Epicurus. The end goal of a life in acquiring pleasure. Life is about obtaining and indulging in pleasure because life is limited. Mantra slogan, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. Third, Stoicism. Stoicism led by Epicurus. To generate happiness, one must learn to distance oneself and be apathetic, showing feeling no interest or concern. Aphatia is free from emotional disturbance. Fourth, theism. Most people find the meaning of their lives using God as a fulcrum center of their existence. The ultimate basis of happiness for theists is the communion with God. Humanism espouses the freedom of man to carve his own destiny and to legislate his own law, free from the shackles of a God that monitors and controls. For humanicists, man is literally the captain of his own ship. Example, the scientists emphasize common human needs and seek rational way of solving human problems. Stress the potential value and goodness of human beings. In lesson 4, when technology and humanity cross. Technology came from Greek words techne and logos, which means art and word. Buchanan 2010, technology means a discourse on art. Role played by technology these days are, it makes life so much easier and more convenient than ever before. It does not only bring convenience but also pleasure and happiness to people. Allow people to listen to good music. Allows them to communicate with their loved ones anywhere in the world. Allows them to surf and play games anytime, anywhere. Television sets, according to Kantar Media, the most trusted and the ultimate medium for advertisements placements. Two types of television system. A. Mechanical television and electronic television. B. Mobile phones. April 3, 1973, Martin Cooper, a senior engineer at Motorola, made the world's first mobile phone call. The phone weighs 1.1 kilograms and measure 228.6 times 127 times 44.4 mm. Took 10 hours to charge. C. Computers and laptops. Charles Babbage, in 19th century, English mathematics professor, designed the analytical engine which was used as the basic framework of the computers. Ethical dilemma faced by these technology advancements. Most parents would argue that this device make their children lazy and unhealthy. People are already overly dependent on these devices. It may bring people virtually closer but not physically or personality. Robotics and humanity. Robotics is an actuated mechanism programmable in 2 or more axes with a degree of autonomy moving within its environment to perform intended tasks. Service robot. A robot that performs useful tasks for humans or equipment including industrial automation applications can be classified into industrial robot, service robot. A personal service robot or a service robot for personal use is used for non-commercial tasks, usually by live persons. Example, domestic servant robot, automated wheelchair, personal mobility assist robot, fit exercising robot. Roles play by robotics. Law 1. A robotic may not injure a human being or through inactions allow a human being to come to harm. Law 2. A robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Law 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. In Chapter 3, Specific Issues in Science, Technology, and Society. Lesson 1. The Information Age. According to the Webster Information, is knowledge communicated or obtained concerning a specific fact or circumstances. Information age is defined as a period starting in the last quarter of the 20th century when information became effortlessly accessible through publications and through the management of information by computers and computer networks. According to James R. Messenger, who proposed the theory of information age in 1982, the information age is a true new age based upon the interconnections of computers via telecommunications with this information system operating on both a real-time and as-needed basis.